Hi everyone, this is Emma. I am going to do a junk food confession today. It was a tag from Jenna Marbles, and I decided that was a very good idea to get it out in the open and to tell people that we all have an inner fat kid, and we like to indulge in said inner fat kid. I, myself, have a very big inner fat kid. I don't know. Okay, so let's start from personal story. I used to be a size 16 in men's clothing in middle school. So I guess it's boys' clothing. Either way, I was a big girl. Not too big, but I was chunky, and I see past photos and I'm just like, no. And that for a while, and I was bullied a lot, and I lashed out a lot after that, and a lot of stuff happened to me, and I got bullied to the point where I lashed back once at one kid, and that was kind of a turning point where I looked at myself and I'm like, what am I doing with my life? So then 8th grade, it was kind of like trying to work on it, but my inner fat kid and my inner badass were kind of just fighting each other, and the badass was of course winning and kicking the inner fat kid down until the inner fat kid and badass decided that they should go on a date and drink, smoke, and eat their feelings away. I don't know what happened, but then the reality happened, and I ended up in the hands of the law, and I was so depressed that I didn't eat for a whole summer, and I lost 25 pounds in a summer before high school. And when I came back, I personally didn't see it. I didn't notice that I lost all that weight until I came back, and I was getting compliments left and right. You're so skinny, you're so pretty, how did you do that, blah blah blah. Yeah. And that kind of was like, it was weird for me at first because I wasn't used to that. I was used to like getting bullied and getting harassed and getting people to tell me I'm fat, and even my family, like I would get made fun of here, and like I had no place to be safe. But now it was good feeling because everyone was like, you're so pretty, you're beautiful. I started going on dates, which was terrifying for me, by the way, because I wasn't a date kind of person. I was like more of a video chat kind of girl. But yeah, I had my first boyfriend in high school, and that was amazing for a while. You know how first boyfriends go. And then I started losing more and more weight. I went from 160, 170 in middle school to 120. And 115, and then it got down to the point where I was actually fainting, and my parents and my friends started to get a little worried because they saw like not what I saw. I saw someone who was fat and big and unhealthy and the person that didn't deserve food. I had the mentality that if I just didn't eat, and I ate like maybe a hot dog or a bag of chips or maybe some salad or something, or just picked at certain things that was healthy, and I was losing so much weight. I was so happy that I was getting so many compliments, and those compliments still happened, which in a way was kind of sad because it made me think that if I just kept getting skinnier and skinnier, that it would be good and people would love me and I would be like a model and looked up to and flirted with and stuff like that. But in reality, I was losing too much weight. The doctors and my family and my friends and even my boyfriend were shocked that I was losing so much weight. They could see my bones. Apparently, I didn't see that, but they saw. My dad actually told me one day that, girl, you need to stop losing so much weight. I'm seeing bones now. And I was always shaking. I had fainting spells all the time. It actually got so bad that I'd be walking down the hall in school and my vision would go. I would be still up and awake and like alert, but I couldn't see. And that's when I started to realize something was wrong. I started going to doctor's appointments, and they told me you're severely underweight and you need to eat more, eat healthier. My boyfriend at the time helped me a lot, actually. He forced me to eat, because I wouldn't eat in front of him. I'd like pick at stuff, but he forced me, like he took me out everywhere, so I had to eat, and he wouldn't leave. He would force me to eat meals, which at the time I was like, oh, this is dumb, like I don't want to eat, this is stupid. But I had to, and I got to a good weight. I got to about 130 for my height at the time, which was 5'10", and people were still a little worried, but I was starting to like, I went from I was down to 115, and that's when it was really, really bad. But I got back to 130, and it was bad. It was bad because I thought I looked huge, and I would weigh myself every day, and I started to throw up forcefully after meals, and I started drinking so much water that it would make me throw up, and I'd hide food, and I'd say I was eating when I wasn't. But it got to 135, 140, and I started breaking down crying. I hated the way I looked. I wanted to be small again. I wanted to be pretty again. Even though people around me, they were saying I was beautiful, and they wish that they looked like me and stuff like that, I still didn't see myself as the perfect person. And I know that all you girls out there, even you boys, have that image that if you're not a perfect size, if you don't get compliments every day, that you're gross or you're fat. But it's not true. You're beautiful. Like, even if you're 200 pounds, be comfortable. Like, if you are healthy, be comfortable. You don't have to force yourself to be fucking Victoria's Secret models or Calvin Klein or celebrities. Like, if you aren't comfortable with your body, you gotta take a second to look at yourself and be like, do I want to get to the point where food is disgusting to me, where I'm fainting, where I have to go to the doctors, I'm getting sick because I'm so skinny or I'm so big? You have to find that perfect medium for you. You can eat what you want to eat and still be healthy. Like, it's called moderation. I get there are those times where you want to pig out, and that's fine. Believe me, I do it all the time. But you gotta do it in moderation, or else you will regret it, and it will bite you in the butt later on. You'll start having health issues, and even if you don't eat, you have to eat something. Please don't starve yourself. Please don't be bulimic or anorexic. I've been there. It sucks. I know the mindset. I still am in that mindset, but I force myself daily to move forward, to eat something at least 3 meals a day. Like, even if I skip one, I make sure I get the nutrients I need before like another meal. I make sure that my body is healthy. And I guess sometimes we skip things, but I try to put some snacks in my bag, like some crackers or even like a Twix or something, just something to get your nutrients in, your body keep moving so it doesn't break down. And yeah. So that, and then back to the story. Right now I am 158, 160. I'm back to my regular weight, and I personally don't like that. I need to lose some weight. Back to the inner fat kid, she got me starting Thanksgiving. Since Thanksgiving, I've been eating, and I had a job at McDonald's. Don't ever do that. And it was bad because I was going through a really bad breakup, and I was eating and drinking my feelings away again. And I gained weight, and I saw it. I went from a size 7 to a size 12, even though people around me are like, you're beautiful, you're perfect, you're this, you're that, you're everything. I see myself as not okay. I'm not comfortable with myself. But I'm working on it now. I'm eating less junk food. I'm eating more healthy food. I'm drinking a lot of water daily. I'm more active than I was before because I found my inner peace. I found my self-worth when we broke up. I found me. I had to find myself. It took me a while. I'm still trying. There's still bits and pieces that I need to find of myself. But for the most part, I found my inner Emma. Your inner me. You have to find a comfort zone for you. You have to find goals for you to set for yourself. Like, realistic goals. So you can't be like, oh, I'm going to lose like 50 pounds in a week. That's not realistic. Maybe like, I'm going to lose a few pounds this week by not eating chocolate. Or I'm going to go from a bag of chips every other day to maybe a few chips at lunchtime and maybe a few chips before bed in a cup or a bowl, so you're not there with the bag. And because when you're there with all the food in front of you, your eyes are bigger than your stomach and you'll want to eat more and more and more, and that's where you're at fault. Like right now I'm trying more water, a lot less soda, no regular soda, diet soda if I do have soda. Chips, I barely have any anymore. I don't have any junk food anymore unless it's like a treat where I've worked very, very hard. Like, I got a job and I went and got a coffee with my mom. And if I go out with my friends, like, I make sure to slow my pace down so the food can get digested. I make sure to order a diet soda. I make sure to order sweet potato fries instead of regular fries. Stuff like that. Like, the little things that make your meal healthier for you. I know that there are a lot of people out there that will look at this video and be like, yeah, right, okay, you were that big, or who are you to talk to me about this? It's like, this isn't me telling you what to do. This is me venting, telling you my story. Hopefully it touches some of you out there and you get into that mindset that you're you and you don't have to be perfect except for you. You're perfect either way. And you have to find the inner you. You can't rely on other people to be happy. You gotta find happiness in yourself. You gotta be comfortable with yourself to find comfort in others. Before you can even find comfort in others, you need to be, there's not many words to explain it, but you need to be yourself. You need to be happy with the choices you make. You need to set goals for yourself and reach them. Realistic goals. You need to look at your future, not your past. Because your past is gone. You've learned from it. It's happened. There's no reason. You can't change it. It's there. It's happened. But the present you're in right now, you take a look at yourself and you look around you and maybe some things are bad and you want to change them. But look for a goal to change them. I actually went through a lot, and I'll be making more vlogs about how my life story is real. It's real. There's a lot of stuff that happened to me, and it's changed me as a person, but I'm not going to dwell on them. I'm not going to dwell on the breakups. I'm not going to dwell on the family issues. I'm not going to dwell on my personal issues. I'm going to move forward, take a step away from all that, and be me and find the happiness that I need. If that's traveling across country to millions of states and going to different countries and beaches and seeing different people and living paycheck to paycheck, like if that's happy for me, that's happy for me. It may not be happy for someone else, but in my personal, I don't want to be in one place forever. I want to travel. I want to meet different people. I want to do different things. I just want to be happy and have fun. I don't want to be in a cubicle for the rest of my life. I don't want to be around the same people for the rest of my life. Like, there's certain people like family and close friends and your spouse that you will always be around. But the thing is, if you're not happy where you are, you can't make them happy either. If that makes any sense. And I know this is a very, very, very big long vent, but I felt like it needed to be done, and there's more to come, and I hope that your inner fat kid, your inner badass, your inner shy person, your inner you can balance itself out so you can find happiness in your life. And I hope that this helps you, and if it did, tell me, and if it didn't, tell me why not. And if you would like to hear something else, because I have many stories I can relate to people from so many reaches of life, that if you have an issue that you don't want to comment, just message me and we can talk it out. I can make a vlog for it. I don't have to say anyone's names. I'll never put people's stuff on blast, but if you need someone to vent about something, I'll try my hardest to make sure that I can connect with you and help you in some sort of way. But yeah, there's going to be a couple more vlogs coming out today, and I hope that this has helped you in any sort of way, and I hope you find the inner you, and I hope you're happy with the inner you, and if you're not, please, 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 you are not alone. Don't ever think you are. So, yeah, have a beautiful day, have a beautiful week, a month, a year, a life, and this is Emma signing out. Peace.